Donald Trump is still out there every day trying to convince you, good American people, that this economy is doing better than ever, right? He said we're in a new Gilded Age. It's the golden age of the American economy. But even though Trump is trying to sell this every time he opens his mouth, voters are no longer buying it. In fact, recent polls show that only 36% of the American public says the economy is headed in the right direction. Everybody else agrees, yeah, things are pretty damn bad. In fact, we're looking at numbers here that we haven't seen before in the United States. Let me read you some of this just so you get an idea of how bad it is. First and foremost, last month, inflation rose 2.9% year over year. It's the highest we have seen in years. 2.9% inflation went up. Ground beef prices are up 13% over last year. Beef steaks are up more than 16%. Apples are up 9.6%. And coffee prices have jumped more than 20%. Egg prices, that big campaign issue last year, are up 11% higher than they were last August. Grocery prices, inflation, and unemployment have risen 8 months into Donald Trump's second term. Farmers face labor shortages and export losses due to the administration's tariffs and deportation policies. Not to mention the fact farmers came out this week in interviews and said, most of our farms will not survive this. Farmers are going out of business. Long-term unemployment has reached a post-pandemic high, and consumer confidence has dropped. A Fox News poll actually indicated that more voters believe the Trump administration has worsened the economy. Yet in spite of that, Trump is still out there trying to tell you things are better than ever. They're great. The only problem we have, the administration said to Politico recently, is that it's a messaging issue, And Politico said, kind of like Biden did last year, saying the economy was good when people weren't feeling it. The economy was better last year. I don't know why Politico chooses to lie to people, but they're a trash rag. In fact, let me read you this from the Politico article, right? This is what Politico wrote. The economy grew faster in the second quarter than initially anticipated. Productivity was revised upward. Inflation hasn't surged despite new tariffs, and gas prices adjusted for inflation have fallen to levels not seen in decades. Inflation hasn't surged? 2.9%, you fucking idiot.